following contest is your main event and it is scheduled for one fall. Le prochain combat est prévu pour une chute et c'est votre combat principal. Standing at 5 feet 2 and weighing 140 pounds, à une grandeur de 5 pieds 2 et pesant 140 livres, fighting out of Quebec City, provenant de la ville de Québec, le diamant brut, Kacey Diamond! And her opponent, standing at 5 feet 5 and weighing 220 pounds, à une grandeur de 5 pieds 5 et pesant 220 livres, fighting out of Bécancour, Québec, de Bécancour, Québec, the Angry Red Woman Azaelle!
Your main event here for WWS Cotton Amash is Kacey Diamond, le Diamant Brut, taking on Azaelle, the Angry Red Woman.
It's been a fun afternoon, Hawk, of some great women's wrestling, capping all off with this big main event as Azaelle and Kacey Diamond
Oh, double tie to start this one in the middle of the ring, Adam.
going to finish things off here. This historic WWS Premier card as Kacey Diamond trying to struggle early with the power of Azaelle.
Now this one's going to be a question of experience versus power, Adam B. Kacey Diamond, of course, a veteran from Saguenay, taking on Azaelle, one of the powerhouses of the female scene here in Quebec.
I've seen Azaelle compete in singles action, tag team action, able to contend with any situation put in front of her. Definitely will not be fazed by the experience factor of Kacey Diamond, who is just recently returning to the world of wrestling.
Absolutely, Kacey Diamond now trying to play some mind game, trying to psych out Azaelle, get into her head. Now as strong as Azaelle is, Kacey Diamond can speak just as loudly. Go for another collar and elbow here.
Diamond engages Azaelle, forced down to a knee is Diamond.
Putting all of her weight behind it is Kacey Diamond and eats it right on the face.
Rough landing, face first to the canvas.
Azaelle manages to use Kacey Diamond's momentum against her, and there is the experience factor playing in once more. Got overconfident, did Kacey Diamond. Azaelle made her pay dearly.
Azaelle keeping composed, not rushing into a bad scenario as Diamond slowly gets to her feet.
Now Kacey Diamond saying she's going to go one more time. One more time.
A little bit of trash talk. The always vocal Kacey Diamond in her
Slow it
matches.
down. One more time, going to go for the collar and elbow in the middle of the ring. Third time's the charm maybe for Kacey Diamond. Ducks underneath and stomp right to the foot there. Illegal by the NWA rulebook, that's for sure. Did you know that a stomp to the foot is illegal in the NWA rulebook?
Did not know that.
Is the case, so is the closed fist, but this headlock certainly isn't, but it is efficient by la Diamant Brut. Kacey Diamond now, Azaelle backing up the ropes.
So old school, so methodical is Kacey Diamond.
Tries for that shoulder tackle and doesn't even phase the Angry Red Woman. Doesn't even move her. I'm not sure what Kacey Diamond was thinking there. She's going to let the crowd know what she's thinking. No, now she says she has an idea. Kacey now asking Azaelle to hit the ropes so that she can do a tackle.
That might not be wise to do against somebody as big as Azaelle,
Crowd
but
wants to see
Kacey
it. There's a head of
Diamond.
steam by the Angry Red Woman and knocks her out of her boots into the 7th row, Adam B.
Exactly the way I pictured that going down. Azaelle knocking down Diamond.
Diamond's going to recoup. Looks like telling her there's a bird. There's a bird, it's a plane, and it's an arm wringer. Kacey Diamond managing the arm wringer here. Now going to go the other arm. We're going from North America to Mexico to North America to Mexico. International arm bars here at WWS.
Keeping Azaelle guessing, going from one arm to the other, but now struggling for the whip attempt.
Goes for the Irish whip, but is caught with that shoulder tackle once more by the Angry Red Woman who hits the ropes.
Azaelle runs over Diamond. Diamond back up to her feet, tried for the hip toss unsuccessfully.
Not gonna work there. Kacey Diamond continuously trying to match power with the Angry Red Woman. Not gonna work out so well.
Kacey Diamond not paying respect to the power.
Overcastle. that neck breaker into, flattens her with the crossbody. 1, 2, and senior official Emily Parker only a 2. Right in position, but Kacey Diamond now trying to create some distance between her and the Angry Red Woman, Adam B.
Goes to the apron. Azaelle stalking Diamond, blocked the shot, responds with one of her own.
And a big Batista. Big Batista, big kick right there. And Kacey Diamond, again, nothing fancy about Kacey Diamond, but effective, efficient, no wasted motion, as you saw there with that step up elbow drop right to the kidney.
So methodical, pinpointed that elbow perfectly to the back of Azaelle.
Not much of a pin there. That was more insult to injury, Adam B., that's for sure. You're not going to keep the Angry Red Woman down without putting some weight on the shoulders. Now we got a head scissors.
But that was set up perfectly by the grab of the hair. Kacey Diamond pulling Azaelle back, applying the head scissors.
Very smart here, grounding the Angry Red Woman. A lot of her power comes from those legs. And now we know what Vanessa Craven calls that one, smashing her head into the mat.
Thank you for not repeating it, sir. Yep, thank you.
We're not going to say it. But Azaelle on Dream Street right now, checking for blood. No, you're not bleeding. Kacey Diamond and monitoring referee Emily Parker. And Azaelle now trying to get the ropes to help her up. And it's a choke. Once again, Kacey Diamond making sure that Azaelle is unable to return to a vertical base. And there's that beautiful drop kick right in between the shoulder blades. Into the middle of the ring now and a pin. Deep leg hook, 1, 2, and this one will continue. Azaelle kicks out.
Azaelle was choked on the rope. Diamond followed it up and another cover after the unsuccessful first attempt.
One of those attempts to make your opponent expend energy right there. One thing about when you've got a competitor in there who's stronger than you are, you want to make them as tired as possible. So multiple pin attempts might not win you the match, but what they will do is get you an advantage.
Diamond sends Azaelle in the corner, now choking her with the boot.
And once again, there's no oxygen in those lungs, Adam B. The red blood cells cannot fire to the muscles. There is no hypertrophy. And now Kacey Diamond, what's she going for here? Head of steam and running clothesline in the corner, tries to pull her out short arm. And Azaelle does not go down. Kacey Diamond one more time and knocks her down in the second one.
Big strength being shown by Diamond, able to drop Azaelle with the repeated attempts. Finally got the knockdown.
Gonna go for a cover again. 1, 2, and Kacey Diamond showing that experience, always going back to the pin. Whenever you've got your opponent on the back, Adam B., you want to go for that pin and try to win the match. I think that's what we're trying to do here, right?
Absolutely.
And now, Kacey Diamond now shooting Azaelle to the ropes, and merci beaucoup. She tells me I look good at the glasses. She's absolutely right. Irish whip here from Kacey Diamond in reversal. Azaelle now catches, no, it's a head scissors. No, she's got her caught.
Almost lost the grip, able to maintain control on Diamond.
Sidewalk slam right in the middle. 1, 2, and Kacey Diamond managed to kick out, but looking worse for wear. Trying to confirm with the cameraman that she needs to be too. What she needs to do is pay attention to her opponent, Adam B.
Azaelle able to slam down Diamond. Diamond, went right to the throat, got the advantage back.
Neckbreaker attempt. It is successful.
Which is smart strategy. You go for the cheap shot to the throat, then follow it up with the neckbreaker.
Front of the throat and the back of the throat. Taking all the wind out of you. Very hard to breathe.
But you see a bit of frustration. I mean, I spoke about earlier, Hawk, how anger, frustration could benefit some people and be a detriment to some people. Being a bit of a detriment here to Kacey Diamond, not focusing on Azaelle.
Absolutely. You don't want to give the Angry Red Woman even an inch, even a breath. And here she is, Kacey Diamond arguing with Emily Parker. Throwing some strikes. Look at the frustration. Oh, she's on her hands there. She's on her hands, pulling up. That'll dislocate a knuckle.
It was on the hair of Azaelle, who was stuck almost in a downward dog position.
Kacey Diamond now in firm control, but Azaelle trying to mount some offense.
Azaelle to her feet, Diamond trying to maintain control.
Irish whip. Goes for sunset flip. There it is. Kacey Diamond rolls through. Drop kick right on the mush.
And so accurate, so pinpoint with these drop kicks have paid off successfully for Kacey Diamond.
But again, jaw-jacking with the official. I question this. Might have had a 3 count off that pinpoint drop kick, but no, this match will continue. What a main event here at WWS, the inaugural event. Caught in a mosh.
The crowd pounding the mat, trying to rally Azaelle back into this as Diamond standing tall.
Pick her up now to a vertical base, boot to the gut. When hit the ropes, does Diamond. Caught in the belly to belly. That'll do it.
But not able to follow up a trademark maneuver for Azaelle. I've seen her win several contests with that belly-to-belly, but the damage taking its toll.
Might not be able to follow up with a cover. That's the exhaustion, the lack of oxygen we were speaking about before, but what that did was create an opening for Azaelle. For her to recover a little bit, she's got to dig down deep, take those deep breaths, get some oxygen in those lungs.
Took the belly-to-belly, but Kacey Diamond looking to get to her feet first.
To a vertical base first, but now Azaelle to a knee. And a forearm shot. Big fight feel. Right back.
Getting nasty with these shots being exchanged by Azaelle and Diamond.
These two gladiators want to win so badly. Imagine what you'd be able to say if you could say, I won the first ever main event of WWS. History being made here at the IWS Training Center. Azaelle going to send Kacey Diamond into the corner and...
Full head of steam charges in like an angry redwood.
Body point. Sorry, excuse me. I'm so excited I can't even speak anymore. Azaelle now, head of steam. Hip attack in the corner. Punch two faces, and look at that. Kacey Diamond on dream streak. Hip attack again, and a third, and a fourth. Just going to work now on Kacey Diamond. For all of that running her mouth, she sure is eating it right now.
Just ricocheting the hip, knocking Diamond's head back as she thinks about it. She's down.
Dodo, 1, 2, and only 2. Azaelle unable to put Kacey Diamond away. The veteran from the Saguenay kicks out.
Main event, first ever in WWS history, and it's been an absolute dogfight between Diamond and Azaelle.
Absolutely. The battle of experience versus heart. The battle of fire versus passion. We are seeing these two women lay it all on the line right for you folks at home. Women's Wrestling Syndicate, the best women's wrestling in all of Quebec.
Gets caught. Azaelle places Diamond on the top rope. Diamond desperately fighting off Azaelle.
Over a crossbody here, but is caught. Azaelle manages to catch her. Look at her carrying her like a baby.
Raw power being shown by the Angry Red Woman.
That spin out slam, but Kacey manages on her feet. Facebuster. Facebuster. That might do it.
Took a few seconds before initiating the cover, Hawk.
Put her foot on the ropes, but it's right in front of the official. Referee Emily Parker, way too experienced for that.
That's twice now that referee has been able to be on top of that as a competitor was trying to use the ropes for leverage.
Kacey Diamond saying that there's a conspiracy, saying this is some kind of new rule, and getting into Emily Parker's face. Again, I question this. The veteran letting her temper get the better of her.
You got to stay focused. You got to stay, on top of the bigger, stronger Azaelle, who's been taking a lot of damage, but still keep coming back repeatedly to
Emily
Kacey
Parker,
Diamond.
to her credit, not backing down. Kacey Diamond now going to pick up Azaelle, maybe to add some finishing touches. Likes to use that eat defeat style maneuver, the soul food, but no, is caught. Fireman's carry goes behind, spins her around. Huge elbow to the jaw, spins her, maybe going for the eat defeat again. Soul food, no, she's caught a second time and eats the mat instead.
Now getting in position, Hawk.
Going for that Hell's Bells wheelbarrow facebuster. She hits this, Adam B. It is over.
Struggled a bit, but able to lift up.
There it is, Hell's Bells. She likes to finish this up with a folding presser alligator. It's the folding press. 1, 2, and your winner at the inaugural WWS event, Azaelle.
Thank you so much for joining us here, folks. It was an absolute pleasure. Keep an eye out for more WWS and, of course, IWS events as well. March 2nd, Olympia, uneffing sanctioned, presents Ultimate Death.
Thank you, folks. Have a great night.